Warning, if you have not watched last episode, click away now. Major spoilers ahead. You have been warned. Click away now. Thank you. All right. Let's continue with the Atlanta Thrashers Rebirth. We have won a Stanley Cup in year 10. This video, we will get into the off-season of year 10. We'll see how many guys we can bring back. We have a couple decisions to make, but we have won a Stanley Cup. It took us 10 years. We did it the right way. We built through the draft. We tanked with grace, with the most dignity that we could. And in year 10, we got her fucking done, boys. But we are not done yet. Let's build this dynasty. Let's sim. Actually, let's advance day. One day after, it is Sunday, July 4th. We'll say July 5th. We're having the parade. Monday, July 5th, 2034. Celebrate. There it is. That's the parade. That would be cool if there was a parade scene in these games. But we just have to pretend. Okay, let's sim to the draft. Can't really do anything else anyways. Draft lottery. New York Rangers go from 7 to 1. Vegas goes 5 to 2. Edmonton goes 1 to 3. Edmonton was terrible this year. So on, so forth. We should have pick 33. That's a good thing. That means you win. View retired players. Pasternak. We defeated him in the playoffs. Matthew Tkachuk. We defeated him in the playoffs. He won 2. So only 2 for Matthew Tkachuk. 1 Hart Trophy. We stopped the Florida Panthers' reign, kind of, in this game. They don't get one. Well, I guess this year in real life was the game that they won. Or the year they won. So Matthew Tkachuk only finishes with 2. I don't know if that will happen in real life. Florida is set up. Oh, Barkov and Reinhart. Look at that. Their whole first line retired. Oh my. Or I guess Barkov was their second line center, but he was their guy. 3 Selkies for Barkov, Conn Smythe, Lady Byng. 2 Stanley Cups. Reinhart. 2 Stanley Cups, 1 Hart, Ted Lindsay, 2 Lady Bings. That is going to make Florida worse. Matthew Tkachuk was still a 92. He still had next year on his contract. All right. Huge numbers, huge inflated numbers. That's because injuries are turned down just a little bit. Look at all these guys. Anyone from our team? I don't think so. Wait. Where are we? There we are. Nobody from our team has retired. We did have a couple older. Not very retirement age, but none from our team. Huge names retiring in the NHL world. All right. So, if we pre-look at the draft, view draft board, we have 33, pick 33 in round 1. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 third round picks and 2 fourth rounds. I think the plan, if we look at the draft board, draft class, I think I'm actually going to trade down. I found some guys I want to target. So 33 Nichols. Left D. We haven't really scouted him very well. 3 years NHL ETA, 3-bar scouted. So you don't really know. We don't know what his potential is. We don't really know what his player type is. So I think I'm going to trade down probably to... Got a couple gems. But I kind of want to go after 42, this top 6 sniper center. 3 years NHL ETA, not great, but I think we should be able to get these late or these early second round picks. So a top 6 sniper center I want to go after. A left D, top 4 offensive defenseman, left-handed. Another 3 years NHL ETA. Then another top 4 defenseman, defensive defenseman. It says he's left D, but he's right-handed. Defensive defenseman, another 3 years. So a bunch of guys, and then a top 6 we could go after too. Top 6, two-way forward. Left wing, also right-handed, could be a right winger if we try to change him. 3 years NHL ETA. So I think we try to get those 4. As many as those 4 as we can get. All American guys. So 2 forwards, 2 defensemen. We'll see how many of those guys we can get. I don't really want to trade up. So we'll probably trade our pick 33 for some second round picks, hopefully. Hopefully we'll be able to trade those third round picks up. We'll see how many of these guys we can get. But that's the plan. They're scouted. Top 6, top 4s. And we know their play style. So that's what we're doing. We'll see if we ever see these guys in the NHL in this playthrough, but let's get into it. NHL entry draft. We still have to draft well. All right, let's go after view draft class. I think it was 42. Maybe pick before that, like 40 or something. Guys, we want 42, 43, 45, 46. Let's try start with 40. Trade down for 40. So this would be 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. For the Rangers. We want 40. We'll give you 33. See if they have any other second rounders. Ooh, they don't. We could get... That'd be too much. We need a lot, so we need maybe 2/3. Then we'll trade these. Is that too much? 33 for 40 and 2/3. Trade value is heavily in their favor, so this might not go through. Could try 41. Let's propose trade. See if this goes through. 30 for 40 and 2/3 and 20-35. No. Okay, let's go to 41. See if that team... Who's that team? Buffalo Sabres. See if they have any third or second round picks that we can go after. Give you 33 for 41. And they don't. Damn it. Should we go 2 5th, 6th, and a 7th? Give us all this shit. Whoop. Give us all this shit. Would that go through? We're dropping down. We're getting 2 5ths, a 6th, and a 7th. We'll try it. I don't know if this will go through either. No. Not a 7th. No. Not a 6th. 2 5ths. No. Okay. Okay. This isn't working out very good. Let's go 42. Do we go 42? Minnesota Wild. Do they have any second round picks? They got a third. 2/3 or 1/3 at least. 33 for 42 and 75. Oop. First overall pick is in. Elite medium playmaker, right wing, 82 overall. That'll be a good player. Let's go 42. Hopefully these guys don't get picked in front of us. 33 for 42 and 75. Try it. No. Okay. 85. No. That seems like a good deal to me. 108. Not even a fourth to move up 9 spots. This isn't going great. Fifth and a 7th. No. 5th, 6th, and a 7th. 6, 7. Wow. Okay. It's not working out. Trading down is not working out. What do we do? Do we just trade some third rounds? Let's go back to 40. How many third rounds can we buy this second round for? 69. And 132. No. 102. No. We're going fast. 199. Move up 3 spots. No. 97. No. 94. 2/3 for a second. 2/3 and a 4th for a second. There we go. Okay. Try to get as many of this done as we can here. Simpic. Another elite medium playmaker, left wing. Guess we could just keep our pick 33. Just take a chance on somebody. We want 40. 98. Oh, 97. I don't know why it does that out of order. 97 and 98. No. Plus 102. There we go. Okay, okay. We got 2. Plus our first still. Bang, bang. Should we try that one? Should we try that one? Got 99. Did we already try this? Our first and 99? No, that doesn't make sense. Let's go. That is 7th. That doesn't seem worth it to me. Maybe we just keep that. 33, 40, 41, 99. Maybe there's a third round. Some third rounds we could go after. Let's look. Let's look. I want them to be scouted, though. That's the problem. I don't want to really take a chance on anyone. I want them to be thoroughly scouted. So we should be able to get 42, 43, sniper, offensive defenseman with those. Maybe not these guys. Anyone else that is actually scouted? 3-bar elite medium at 64 center. 4-bar elite medium goalie at 66. Maybe that is what we should go after. 5 years. NHL ETA. What's this center? 6'5", 214. NHL ETA, 5 years. Do we take a chance on that? 64. Third pick is in elite medium right wing sniper, 80 overall. All good players so far. Okay, it was 64, something like that. What would that be? Late second round. Or very first in the third round. 33, 30, that'd be 36. 35, 34, I believe. Hell yeah. Math. Okay, could we get this done? I don't really want pick 33. They got 72. That's not bad. 107. 104. Second, third, fourth. That might not go through, but maybe that would be better. 33 for 64, 72, and 104. Is that fair? Is that a fleece? We could. I guess we're not going to miss because we do know that that goalie's down there. But would we miss out on someone at 33? Probably not. Let's see if this goes through. This might not go through, but let's try it. Get rid of that fourth. How about a sixth? Just to make us feel a little better. 34, 72, 196. Try it. I don't think we're missing out on 33. That's why I'm doing this. No. 7th. Just to make us feel better. Just to make us feel better. 231. Come on. Damn it. No 7th. 64, 72. We would get an elite medium goalie. And maybe something. Would he be still that 3-bar at 72? Let's make sure this isn't dumb. That 3-bar wasn't... That was actually earlier, I think. Shit. 3-bar. 3-bar was what? Three-bar was 64. So we would need... Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem worth it. Do we keep pick 33? Another elite medium playmaker. Do we keep 33? It is a left defenseman. He is not scouted. C- league, 11 goals, 21 assists as a defenseman. That's not bad. He's smaller. Could be an offensive defenseman or a two-way. Do we go with that? Do we go with 34? C-, 6 goals, 15 assists. C-, 11 goals, 21 assists. 3 years, 3-bar NHL ETA. 3 years. Nope, menu glitch. Come on, EA. 4 years. 33 doesn't seem worth it. Do we go after a gem? 3 years. 3 years. We want... At least this goalie would have some trade value. This guy could be a hit. We don't know. 64. Who was that? 66, 65, 64. Maybe let's try 63. Maybe the Ducks have something else. Do they have another second? No. Shit. 96. 96 versus 72 for 33. Is that fair? Do we have anything else? Got 99, so maybe we could trade 99 and 72 for 65. Shit. Oh, 81 overall, elite medium, two-way defenseman. That's a good pick. That's a good pick for the Capitals. All right. I think I like that. We could maybe swap those 2 thirds for 65 or something. 33 for 64 and 72, which we will flip. Would that go through? There it is. All right. Traded down. Now, let's go. Get a pick to send somewhere else. 32. 65 for 72 and 99. Ooh. Maybe we don't need to do that. 99 and next year's 5th. Trade up. All right, I'll take that all day. We got top 6 forward, top 4 defensemen. And we have the 3-bar elite medium. We have the 4-bar elite medium goalie and 72. I like that. Where's 72? What's 72 look like? This is looking maybe to be a good draft. Late round in the 2nd. Has some value picks. 72. Top 4 D low. Top 6 low will be gone. I don't mind that. Top 9. Could take a chance on these top... What was it? 72? Top 4 D low. These guys might be misses. A+ league, no points. 2 years, 3-bar scouted. All right, let's get to these picks. Pick 40. This is maybe the longest draft we've ever done. Ooh! Elite medium, power forward, 65 overall. Picked one before us. Ooh, that's a good pick. I'm going to skip these gems. So hopefully those aren't misses. But we're going for the sure top 6 sniper. Make pick. 66 overall. I don't mind that. And the offensive defenseman, left D, top 4. Make pick. 65. All right, I don't mind that. Let's see what these gems are. Sim pick. Top 6, okay. Same thing. Two-way forward. Sim pick. Top 6, 63, two-way forward. All right. Some value picks in the late second round. 64. Will he still be there? 3-bar. Elite medium power forward center. A+ league. 5 years. What is he? Elite medium. Let's go. We will probably never see that guy in this playthrough, but who knows? Could be a trade piece. What a pick. He's only 54 overall. Hell yeah. Now let's get that goalie. Make pick. Elite medium, 60 overall. That's not bad. Bang, bang. Let's go. Hell yes. 72. Should we take a chance on this top 4 D low? Right D, A+ league. 3 years NHL ETA, 4-bar scouted. Hell yeah. Make pick. Top 4 low. 64 overall. Not bad. That is a good draft. Hell yes. Still got a draft good. 40, 41, 64, 65, 72. We traded down. I think it was worth it. I guess we didn't really see who got picked 33. But that's alright. I am happy with that draft for sure. Now, who can we bring back? Re-sign players. How much cap room do we have? Oh boy, doesn't look like much. This might be tough. So I think we're going to have to RFA Kavanaugh and then maybe trade him right away. 3.765 in cap room. Can't go over that. So we're going to have to RFA Kavanaugh. And then before he gets offer sheeted, we have to trade him for somebody we need. Or trade other people so we can sign him. RFA Kavanaugh. We might flip him. We might keep him. I don't know. I don't know yet. Big decisions. Cam York might be gone. Okay, who else? Who else? Hag doesn't want to re-sign. That's probably fine. Don't have room for him anyways. So, I was looking at Hag. We brought him back twice, actually. So, we had him. I forgot we had him after the expansion draft. He played 3 years with us. We traded him to the Rangers. Played for the Rangers for 3 years. Got him back for a year. Then he went to the Islanders for 3 years. And we brought him back, so 2.5 years. Brought him back, and he won a Stanley Cup with us. Hell yeah, Hag. Journeyman. 3 Stanley Cups. And a Bill Masterson trophy. 3 Stanley Cups for Hag. 35 years old. He was with us with the expansion draft, and we brought him back twice. but we're going to have to get rid of him. Release. Doesn't want an extension anyways. All right, DeBoer. How much do you want? How much does DeBoer want? He wants 5.35 for 4 years. We can't afford that either, so we're going to have to RFA him. We're definitely going to have to make some moves. Bourgault, we're going to have to release. Brought him in. But we're going to probably go Bonvie. Still on that third line center. Release. Okay. Samson, elite low. 80 overall, 24 years old. He's been in the AHL. He got 3 years. 3 games with us this year. No points. 73 points with Athens Aces, though. Could this be a guy we use next year? Sniper. Not great physically. Defensive stats aren't great. Decent skater, decent shot. Offensive awareness 84. What does he want? 2 years, 875. Yes, I will sign that right away. Depth. Depth guy. Elite low. Okay. Right D, top 6. 78. 27 years old. We'll probably release him. Magnuson, top 4 offensive defenseman that we traded for a while ago. Hasn't been developing, really. He's been stuck at that 78 overall. 41 points. We'll sign him. 1 year, 875. All right, right D, 77. 26 years old. Offensive defenseman will probably release. Bottom 6 center, 77. Probably release. We're going to have some room in the AHL, I think, for some guys coming up. All right, 77. 27 years old. This was maybe the biggest bust we've ever drafted. 14th overall. And he hasn't played an NHL game yet. He's been doing fine in the AHL, but 77, bottom 6 exact. Drafted him 14th in 2025. Wow. It's maybe the biggest bust we've had. We're probably going to release him. Release. We're going to need to make room. Matthew Schaefer. Another bust. We didn't draft him. He got drafted 22nd. So in real life, this guy got drafted 1st overall this year. He only played 4 games with Athens. Has not played an NHL game. That's kind of funny. We're probably going to have to release him too. All right. Here we go. Top 6, we can wait. Top 4, we can wait. Top 4, low, we can wait. Bottom 6, elite low. Elite low, we can wait. Okay. Goalies. George, our AHL guy. He did get some time with us in the NHL. Doesn't want one. Played 82 games with Athens, got 52 wins. 25 games, 18 wins, 2 losses that 2031 year. And then we had him backing up and he was doing bad the next year, so we sent him down. He's been stuck in the AHL ever since. Probably going to release him. 28 years old. Elite medium, we can wait. Turner, the 77. Fringe starter. Will be the starter with Athens next year. Okay. All right. Let's do that. We're going to have to trade or flip some players here. Sim. I guess we'll advance. Play this slow. Magnuson accepts. Is that the only guy? I think that's the only guy. We're going to have to do this fast, though, so we don't get offer sheeted here. Okay. What do we do? We're going to have to... Let's go... Propose trade. We could look at contracts, too. We might want to do some contract extensions for Dunham and Strome. Oh, boy. How much are these guys going to want? Let's go Dunham first, I guess. 15.5 for 7 years. If we go 8 years, his interest goes down. He's 28. Could be 29 next year. 8 years. He only wants 7. No clause, though. We definitely could give him 8 years and a full no movement just to bump this offer up a little bit. Can we go to 15? Yeah. 14.75. Yeah. 14.5 goes below that last little line there. Let's go 14.75, 8-year extension, full no move clause for Kevin Dunham. If we go 7 years, he would definitely sign it. Maybe we could go 7 and get him cheaper. Could do that. 14. Ooh, we could maybe get him cheaper this way. 13.5, I think, is the same what McQueen is getting. That would save us some money. 7 years with a full no movement. 13.5. That would save us $2 million. I kind of like that better. What's one more year? One less year. Let's try that. 7 year, 13.5 million, full no movement for Kevin Dunham. Offer. There we go. That is 7 or 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.5, $4 million bump up in salary for Kevin Dunham. Strome is going to be more probably. Can we keep Strome? Ooh. He just wants 2 years at 16.475. If we go long term, he goes down in interest. That's not good. 2 years, he would be a UFA. He's an RFA, so we could just wait. If he doesn't want to go long term, we can wait. Wait him out until he wants long term. So we'll wait on Strome. He only wants 2 years. I'm going to wait on that. Layman. 85 overall only. Power forward. Do we extend Layman? Could extend Glenn Cross. 2 years. 5.325. He's a UFA. Probably wait for him if he doesn't want to go long term. He is RFA. Layman. He wants 5 years. 6.475. 5 years. He's 27. Probably bump this down. Bump it down. 5.75 for 5 years. that would kind of block out Glenncross for that second line. No movement, or no clause, so we could move him if we needed to. 5 years at 5.75. I don't mind that. Good second line player. He was on our top power play. But we could maybe wait. He is UFA though. I don't mind that. That's not a whole lot more than he's getting right now. 5 years, 5.75 extension for Lehman. Our right winger on that second line. No clause. Offer. Yes. All right. That's only like a 1 mil bump up for him, so that's not bad. Glenncross will wait. Rolston will wait. Bonvie doesn't want one, but he's an RFA. Rolston, what do you want? He's kind of a fourth line player. 3 mil for a fourth line player. Maybe not. Barlow wants one. Probably wait. Nikolishin wants one. He's a top 6 low now. He was an elite low. What does he want? 1 year, 2.125. He's getting 2.5, so that's a bump down. Could just wait. Could just wait for these guys. Lop, we might want to extend. Could be one day. That second pair left defenseman. Probably going to be our third pair left defenseman this year. Defensive defenseman. Just wants a 1 year though. Is that worth it? Let's wait. We'll wait on him. We want to get our big guys signed and extended. So the big one is Dunham right now. Goalies, we should be good. Finley is signed. Gray. Yikes. 3 years, 5.35 for Gray as a backup. Hell no. We'll probably keep him, though. See if he changes his mind on that. Oh, boy. We got some guys that want some money. Our depth might suffer in the years to come just because we can't sign all these guys. Get Kevin Dunham. 13.5. I think he will sign that. And then we'll wait on Strome. Those are the big guys. Radulov is signed. Once we get those guys figured out, we can maybe look for other guys depth-wise. But we gotta worry right now. We gotta worry about... We want to sign... Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? In the system? DeBoer. We need to sign DeBoer. So, in order to do that, we need to trade somebody. Cam York and Lundqvist are probably the guys that we could trade. Because we have Lop coming up. We have Olsen coming up. He's still on his rookie deal, though. Ooh, 3 years. That's great. Or is that this year? Shit. Does that mean this year or next year? 'Cause he was in the AHL. Did he get a 1 year extension on that rookie deal? I think he might have. That's huge. He was young. That is huge. That extra year. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. So if we get rid of Cam York and Lundqvist, we got Olsen and Lop coming up. We would need to sign another left D. Could we trade Lundqvist? Sign DeBoer. Shit, that probably wouldn't be enough. And if we wanted to keep Kavanaugh. Do we flip Kavanaugh for a pick or maybe a young prospect that could play NHL time? First thing I think we got to trade is Lundqvist. Trade Lundqvist for basically nothing, no salary in return. So we can turn that 4.8 into DeBoer, get that signed. Then we will make a decision on Kavanaugh. There he is, 86. So what we need to do is get rid of Lundqvist. Probably just a fine trade, get some prospects. Because this is a salary dump move. Lundqvist. Find trade. 3rd and a 6th. 2 4ths. 2 4ths. 3rd and a 5th. Get those 3rd and a 6th, no. 3rd and a 5th, maybe. Don't want any salary. 2 3rds. 2 4ths. 2 4ths. 3rd. All right, 2 3rds. We will take that from the Detroit Red Wings. 2 3rds, 2035, 2036. Accept trade. Lundqvist is gone. We will offer DeBoer. Is he in the system? DeBoer. Okay, we can offer him 5 years is what he wants. He wants a modified no trade. That would only be in the last year. I don't mind that. It's only 25%. 9 team. Okay, let's try. No. Just over that line. 5 years. 5.375 and a 25% no trade clause in the final year for DeBoer. It's a pretty healthy contract, but he will be our second pair right D. Those right D are so hard to come by. Yeah, let's do it. Offer contract. Now, let's look for maybe a 3rd pair left defenseman. Or what do we have coming up in the system? If we get rid of Cam York, we would need a 2nd pair left defenseman. Lop could be that. Lop would be a defensive defenseman. We did draft him 28th overall. He does have the top 4. That would be... Hopefully he would develop over a 79 next year. We got Magnuson in a pinch. Could be our 3rd pair left D. He is cheap. If we did that, we could maybe keep Kavanaugh. But Kavanaugh has some trade value. We could go Holloway to the 2nd. Glenn Cross. Could Glenn Cross play left wing on the 2nd line with Lehman and Ekblad? That wouldn't be a terrible 2nd line. Could flip him, though. He's got decent trade value. I wish we could play him at center. But that would get rid of Ekblad. And I do like Ekblad. 89 face-off. I do like Ekblad. Look at those defensive stats. He's just really good everywhere, basically. Not that elite medium second line center that we wanted, but his stats are still really good. He's getting a reasonable contract. 7 mil. But if we could keep Kavanaugh, that would make our second line so much better. And our third line better. Do we trade Cam York? Or do we trade Kavanaugh is kind of the question. Both got decent trade value. Cam York's getting 8.5. Can we find a replacement in that spot for under 8.5? Let's go to free agents. Can we find a sneaky free agent left defenseman? Maybe a little bit. Hag. He wants 7 mil, 83 overall. These defensemen get paid, though. Could look for a third pair. Third pair. 27, 80 overall. 1.675. Two-way defenseman. Not a great skater. Good shot and stick check, or shot block, stick check. He's decent physically. Do we go something like that on a third pair for cheap? Trade Cam York, keep Kavanaugh on the second line. I think we got to trade Cam York. Honestly, I think we might have to trade Cam York and flip Kavanaugh because we're going to need to extend Strome. We're going to need to extend Strome. He's going to want a lot of money. Let's go player search. Let's try to find a cheap left defenseman. Hand left. Any role. Any type. Yeah. Big offseason here. Tricky moves. Tricky moves that we need to do. Let's maybe sort or keep in mind the salary. Who's got reasonable salary? Someone we could flip. Got an elite medium. 84. He only has a 1 year, so we would need to sign him. Elite medium. Offensive defenseman. We could do that for a 1 year thing. And then flip him next year. We could do that. Could look for someone with less trade value, but still less salary. These defensemen get paid, though. 2.4. 81 overall. 24 years old. Offensive defenseman. 2.4 for 2 years wouldn't be bad. Good puck skills. Offensive awareness of only an 82, though. Good skater. Defensive awareness of an 80, but a shot block and a stick check of an 88. His physical stats aren't great, but they're not terrible. What did he do last year? 82 games, 37 points, -5. 7 power play points, 25 minutes. Hextall. Keegan Hextall, 24 years old. Top 4. He could maybe be better than an 81 next year. 2.4. It's a good contract. That might be an option. Might be an option. 81. 18-year-old. Two-way. Balanced stats. 18-year-old. He's got that 3-year entry. Was he drafted this year? 5th overall? 2034? Could we flip Cam York for a young player on a good contract? Let's try that. Elite medium for Cam York. Might need to throw in something else. Definitely need to throw something else, but this would free up so much cap room. We would be able to keep Kavanaugh for kind of a bridge deal. We would have another 3-year entry-level contract. What could we give up? What could we give up? Lop could stay on the third pair, which would probably be better. Could trade a prospect. Could trade Christensen. He is a playmaker. Top 6. He's 1 overall worse and 1 year older than Peterson, who is our sniper. So I don't mind that. Christensen, a little bit older prospect. Cam York for a very young 18-year-old rookie contract. Elite medium. He has time to grow in that 3 years. Cam York and a older prospect. Trade value is in our favor. This helps us keep Kavanaugh and replaces Cam York with a very capable two-way defenseman. Good skater. Yeah. If this goes through, I would love this. Let's try it. Cam York and Christensen for Sharov. Is he Russian? Whatever country that is. Yeah. 5th overall pick. Rejected. Totally unwilling. Okay. Totally unwilling. Could we go? Some draft picks. 4th. Make our way up. And a 4th to sweeten the pot. No. Okay, they're not totally stupid. A 3rd. No. 2nd? I don't mind giving a 2nd. There we go. Oh my God, what a deal. That is a hell of a deal. Hell of a deal. Now, we can sign Kavanaugh. Keep that second line intact. They have him in the system for some reason. Offer contract. He wants a 2-year. He stays in RFA. 3-year. He stays in RFA. 2 years. 8 years. He's not really interested. Not really interested in that. Three years, he stays RFA, which would be good. That would match up with that guy we just got. Need to pay him a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know. If you go other than the years that they want, you really got to overpay for them. So let's just do the 2-year. 2-year at 6.1. Offer. Keep that second line really good. He is a good option for a center too, because he can win a draw. All right, those are the moves. Let's advance. Actually, let's look at our coaching staff. We need, let's start with scouts. We need an NHL. A+. Give them all the money. We need a USA. A+. We need QMJHL. C. Not great. And a Russia. A-. Okay, there we go. Coaches. We could elevate, promote this A- defenseman coach to NHL associate coach. Elevate this B generalist to NHL assistant coach. And then we just need to find some AHL guys. I don't mind that. Generalist, defenseman, generalist. Maybe we could find a better goalie coach. Let's fire C-. Look for a goalie coach for the NHL, head coach for the AHL. B-, generalist. Are there any goalie coaches that we can find? At least a C for a goalie coach is so hard to find. Wow. Where are these goalie coaches? B goalie coach. Associate. Let's try get this guy. 1 year. 1, 2, 4, 7, 2, 5 for 3 years. Offer. And we could maybe just drop that guy down again. Generalist. Let's go NHL goalie coach for now. Head coach. AHL head coach. Generalist, I normally like to go. 850. Alright. Sim some days here. Unless we want to look at free agents. Let's look at some depth here. Let's go. Forwards. Or start with goalies. Goalies. Finley. Gray. Good. 77 fringe starter. 67 backing up. Could maybe find another goalie. Could try to look for that right away. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 77. Maybe a right defenseman. We need some right defensemen for the AHL. But Magnuson could be a call-up. Lop will probably get that third pair left defense. Our defensemen are set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could use a right-handed, a bunch of right-handed AHL defensemen. Defense in the NHL look good. Okay, forwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once he signs that will be 5, 6. First 2 lines are good. Glenn Cross, Holloway, and Bonvie, the third line. Ralston, Samson, Nikolashin, both wingers. Barlow could center the fourth line. Got an 81. 80. Backman might be odd man out again. Okay, I think we're good for forwards. We got some call-ups. Maybe just some depth forward-wise in the AHL. Alright. Alright. Goalie. Let's look for a goalie. AHL goalie. Cheap. Cheap and young? Maybe a diamond in the rough we could find here. 25, 77, 1.3. No. Have a 77. Elite medium. 76. 1 year. 0.875. Is he RFA? No. Okay. He's an old, not developing elite medium. Right AHL defenseman. These AHL guys I kind of like to wait on sometimes. Bring back this guy. We just got rid of him. He's good physically. Sure. Bring him back. 1 year, 0.875. That's one right defenseman. 27, 77. Spencer Gill, two-way defenseman. 2 years. Maybe look for potential. 25. Elite low. Can't skate at all. No. Offensive defenseman. 84, good puck skills. 25 years old. AHL guy. 1 year. There we go. Ethan Sampson. Two-way. Good physically, decent skater. A little bit older. He wants a 2 year. I do not want to do a 2 year. 1 year. A little more expensive. 2 year for a 30-year-old I don't want to do. 1 year. Over 1 mil. Come on. And then maybe some depth. Forwards. Elite low. 25, two-way, can't skate. Elite low, 25. Elite low, 20, 74. It's not really a center, but I'll sign a 20-year-old elite medium. 3 year entry-level deal. Hell yeah, I'll sign that. Center, sniper. 25, 76. We could wait on these AHL players. Wait a month for the AHL players. Let's advance day. Hopefully Kavanaugh signs that deal. We'll see if Dunham signs that extension. We'll know more about our future once that happens. So let's advance day. Get these scouts and coaches signed. There we go. There we go. AHL head coach doesn't like the size of the team's market. Alright, well, fuck you too. We just won a Calder Cup and a Stanley Cup, and you still don't want to sign with us. Advanced day. Okay, Kavanaugh decides to accept. We have Kavanaugh. We got to keep Kavanaugh. Huge. And Ethan Sampson accepts. DeBoer accepts. Got DeBoer. 5 years. Dunham. I accept despite preferring a larger market. Kevin Dunham is locked in for another 7 years we gave him. Layman accepts despite preferring a larger market. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, that's... Okay, let's look at contracts again. Our future is laid out a little bit better. And we still have 5.63 mil in cap space. What can we do with that? Do we save that for giving it to Strome? We would need to be probably about that to keep him, maybe even more. We do have more next year, so we can still wait on Strome. Let's go. There we go. So that's the extension. Dunham and McQueen are both getting 13.5. Radulev's getting 11.5. So those guys are signed in. Reinbacher, Ekblad getting 7. Kavanaugh, 6.1. Holloway is getting 6. That is maybe the most not great contract we have, but that's fine. Layman gets 5.75. That's another good deal. I don't mind that deal. Hopefully he's better than an 85, though. I like that deal. DeBoer is getting 5.375. So we have very good right defensemen at the moment. One day we might need to trade either Reinbacher or DeBoer and sign Olesen, but we have 3 years to figure that out. That is huge. That might be the best right defensemen in the league right there. That gives Olesen some time to develop. Don't have to overplay him right away. Then we got another young defenseman. Look at that. Look at that. That flipped perfectly for us in the system. Maybe we could go after a left defenseman now. Who could we find if we want to go someone over Lop? Maybe a left defenseman or a center. Third line center. 82. Could bring back Bourgault. 2 years at 3.1. We might only want to do a 1-year deal, though. Left defenseman. 1 year. Romanov. Hag. Bring him back for 1 more year. Would he take a 1 year? Would he take a 1 year? 83, 82s, 81s. Look at how expensive the 81 overall defensemen are. They're in the 5s. That is crazy. What if we go offer all these guys, Romanov, Hag, Valimaki, 2-way defenseman? What if we offer all those guys a 1 year at like 5.5 just to see if any of them take it? Same with these 82s. Guess we could start with Romanov. How many teams are interested? 2 teams interested in Romanov. 84 overall. That would be a great pickup. Let's go 1 year. 5.5. Give us a little bit of wiggle room. 1 year, 5.5 for Romanov. Offer. Don't know if he'll take that. Let's do the same for these guys. Whoever wants it. 1 year, 5.5. Hag doesn't really like that, but that's what we'll give him. Or offer him. Valimaki, same thing. 1 year, 5.5. Actually, let's start with those 2. And if they decline, we can go to these 2. Anderson, Mikey Anderson, 2-way. Decent stats everywhere. No teams are interested in those guys at the moment, so hopefully they'd still be available. We'll see if that gets accepted. Let's advance a couple more days. Was that the goalie coach? Accepts? Ooh! Romanov decides to accept the 1 year. That is the best case scenario right there. Oh my God. We might be a wagon again next year. That is, I think, like all of our salary cap. 1.38 left. So Hag won't be able to sign that. Sorry, Hag, you didn't accept in time. But that was the best option. 84. We'll see if he's still in 84 next year. That worked out so good. Unreal. Forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 forwards that we could all be in the NHL. That's great. Forwards are looking good. Defensemen, 1, 2, 3. Romanov in 84. We'll see if he's still in 84. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Defensemen looking good. Goalies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's sim a month. Sim a month, or we could maybe look at a center. 82. 31 years old. Chaz as a sniper. Probably not for the bottom 6. Rempe. Matthew Rempe, 32 years old. 81 grinder. 1.7 2-year deal he wants. Lauco. 76 face-off. Good skater, good physically. Probably not. Let's sim a month. Sim a month. Hopefully these guys will be cheaper by then. Then we'll go for some depth. That's a great offseason, in my opinion. Hag rejects. Yeah, don't have enough money for you. Sorry. What an offseason. We are a problem. We are a fucking problem. In a good way. Get that shit out of my face. Alright. August 1st. How much AHLers do we need here? Forwards, we might be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need a couple more forwards. Couple more forwards in the AHL. Defensemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Couple more defensemen. Goalie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should we maybe look for a better goalie? 77, 76 in the AHL is not terrible. Let's go like 2 forwards, 2 defensemen, and I think we should be good. Forwards. Potential. 77. 25 years old. Elite low. 2-way, can't skate. I think we've looked at that guy. 2-way, can't skate. 25, top 6, left wing. Playmaker. 75. Couple top 9s. Center, left wing, power forward. 25, 77. Left wing, playmaker. 25, 77. Sure. 2-year, 0.875. Top 9, 77, 25. Playmaker, 1 year, 875. All right, forward should be good. Defenseman, top 6, right D, a little bit more expensive, 77, 25. Should go some two ways. Offensive defenseman, 77, 26. Sure. 1 year, 875. Bring back Matthew Schaefer for some depth. Two-way. Sure. For shits and gigs, bring back Matthew Schaefer. 1 year, 875. All right, that should be good. Let's advance. Let's look at coaching, maybe. Scouts are good. Do need some coaches. The goalie coach said no. Let's try to get him back. Who is the best goalie coach available? B. Associate. Oh, we got a... Did I move the wrong thing? B. Associate. 1.5 for the associate coach, goalie coach. So we'll need to demote for now. There we go. Hopefully he signs that. Get a good goalie coach. AHL head coach. Generalist. I think we offered this guy 8.5. Let's go 900. There we go. Advance some days. Advance. Advance. Chemistry is low, but I accept. Who was that? Was that the goalie coach? Advance. And still no. God damn these fucking coaches, dude. Okay, we got a good goalie coach. Let's go demote. For now, bring this guy back up. We could do generalist to AHL head coach. I think that's where he was. Bring this goalie coach up. Could do generalist, defense, goalies, generalist. We do have some more room, though. Goalie, be the goalie coach. Generalist. Assistant, NHL. And keep going after these AHL head coaches. I will get this guy. Gave him 9. We'll give him 1 mil. Take that, you son of a bitch. C- goalie coach, I guess. We'll do that. 6, 5. Alright. Advance. Decline. Advance. There we go. Finally. There we go. One more, maybe. We'll see. Alright. One more coach. Demote. Demote. One more AHL head coach. Generalist again. Give him another mil. There we go. That should do it. Advance. Advance. There we go. All right. We will sim to next season. And we will look at the lines. I think we are going to be looking good, boys and girls. Get this shit out of my face. We're going for that back-to-back. Our window is wide open. See what everyone's overalls look like. See what these lines will look like. I think we have a pretty good idea. Some new faces. Some rookies. We got some young players. Got rid of Cam York, which was a big piece to this team. Let's go roster moves. Goalies. Finley, 86. Gray, 82. 78, 77, 71. Goalies look good. Defensemen. Dunham, Reinbacher, DeBoer, Romanov 83, Olesen 81, Sharov 81. That is the young 5th overall two-way defenseman in the system. Lop at an 80, 78, 78, 77s. Defensemen's look good. Now forwards, who's going to be the odd man out? Probably Backman. McEacher. Elite low. Playmaker. He was AHL. Probably him as well. Send them down right away. Do we go Samson, Sniper on the bottom 6 over... Can he play center? No. Damn it. Got Ralston at an 83. I love Nikolishin. Very hard to take him out of the lineup. Could go Nikolishin to center. 75 face-off. Send Barlow down. I don't know. 84 face-off. Good physically. Samson we could have just as a call-up for injuries. We'll keep him up for now. Let's look at lines. All right. Here is how we are looking 5-on-5. Our top 6 is the exact same as last year. Radulov at a 92, McQueen at a 94, Strome at a 93. That's looking good. +5. Second line, Kavanaugh at an 86, Ekblad at an 86, Lehman at an 85. That's looking good. No pluses there. Could go Glenn Cross to the second eventually. But for now, we'll go Glenn Cross on the third with Bonvy at an 83 and Holloway at an 84. And then Nikolishin is on the fourth for now at an 81. Barlow centering the fourth at an 81. And Ralston on the fourth at an 83. So that means Samson could be our first call-up. He is a sniper. So that could be a call-up for a top 6 role. You never know. So we'll probably send him down and start with Nikolishin. Could go Nikolishin to center, get Barlow out. But for now, we'll go like that. And then defensively, I don't know if this is how I want to go. But this is what the overalls would say. So we got Dunham at a 93. Reinbacher at an 87. Romanov at an 83, DeBoer at an 83, and then the two young guys, Olesen and Sharov, both at 81s. We could go like this. Olesen to the first, because that's eventually where we want him. Reinbacher to the second. DeBoer could go like that. Sharov, just have him develop on the third pair. Could do that. Could do that. I don't know what we want to do defensively. Romanov probably should be the third pair to start. Just because he's older. We want to develop Sharov. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sharov maybe should be on the second pair. Romanov stays on the third. Get a -1 if we do that. I kind of want to go like that. But we'll see. I'll keep it that way for now. I haven't done any special teams. I'll get to that next video. But we have made some moves. The big one is we don't have... Cam York is off the second pair. It's a big chunk of points that were coming from our defensemen. Olesen, we'll see if we can have him eventually be on that second unit power play is what I want him to be, but his offensive awareness is only an 80 right now. He's a very good skater already, which is nice. Decent physically. That will get better. He's only 19. Do we stick him right on the first unit power play? Sharov. 83 offensive awareness. We could do both of those guys on the second unit power play just to get him some more points, maybe? We'll see. That will be next episode. I will send down Samson for now. We'll see how that goes. AHL team head coach preferred lines. We'll see how these guys are looking. Samson will be our first call-up with a winger. Backman, kind of the odd man out again. 80 overall. Not a bad bottom 6 call-up. Reamer, 80 overall. Two-way. Not a bad bottom 6 call-up. Good face-off. And McKeecher, 81. Elite low. Playmaker. Not a bad call-up either. 23 years old. Good options in the AHL. Lop. Good call-up. Could go like that. Something like that. Lop. First call-up out of the AHL for defenseman. Defensive defenseman. And goalies. 78, 77. Should be good. AHL team looking good again. Next video will be the start of year 11. We will sim another 50 games and see what we look like. Can we go back to back? It's the plan. I think we have another good-looking team. That will be next episode. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Have a good one. And we will see you in year 11 going for a back-to-back Stanley Cup champions and Calder Cup champions. We'll see you then.